Hello, the next update has some changes that require your action. The first one is that I've created an audio mixer group with music, ambience, SFX and footsteps. And to be able to play through the audio mixer group, you have to adjust your custom characters. On the third person controller, you have now some fields here for the footsteps, an audio mixer group, where you can assign your audio mixer group, and then the footstep clips, and then also the event changed. So I'm going to select the walk animation and select the event here. The function is now footsteps. So if you have added custom animations with an audio clip, you should change this to footsteps. And the next one is that also the item actions sound has changed. So now the function is called play audio with the volume scale as float parameter. A string is the audio group. I will show you where you can add it later. And then the audio clip. So now let's see what we can do with this string. The player now has an audio event listener where you can enter the name and play audio clips through different audio mixer groups. So if we have, for example, let's add another SFX2 to this group, assign another. Let's say this is one you want to play an audio through this group, audio mixer group. Then you have to change this this name here to SFX2 basically. So you can now have multiple animation events that will play different through different audio mixer groups. For now I'm just leaving it as SFX, so I only have one, so all audio will be played through the SFX event. Let's delete this. The next change is the multi-database support. So when we select the inventory manager, we have still the main database where all settings will be used from. So for saving, for input, and so on. And then we have the option to add child databases. In this case, I have separated all skills and created a custom or a new database for all the skills. When we open the inventory system editor, there is no pop-up anymore, and the last used database will be loaded. So when you want to switch to a different database, you have to just click on this field here and then reselect it. As before, in the older versions, when you delete an item from here, and if you have referenced it somewhere in the scene or somewhere in the editor, it will be null, and so you have to re-reference it. So when we, for example, deleted the blacksmithy, then this skill will be null and we have to reselect it. The same for the scenes. So in the behavior, we had deleted it from the main database, and now this field was null, and you have to reselect your skills database and then just reselect the lumberjacking. Same for the check skill. Just reselect it if you see a null here. And you should do that for all your items. And don't forget to override your prefab when you change it. Because of the multi-database support changes, we have to re-reference a database in the bones. So just reselect the database here and all the options will appear again.